Yo, we got a Thunder Pacers NBA Finals confirmed. My head looks like a fucking egg. Does it always look like this? I wasn't watching the game or anything. Let me check the box score though. $125 to 108. $21, 13, and 6 for Hallie. 31 and 5 for Pascal Siakam. He had 3 blocks and a steal. Holy shit, Andrew Nembhard had 6 steals. He's playing like TJ McConnell circa 2K18. Yeah, New York didn't have Brunson show up big enough. He only had 19 and 7. Who shot? Oh, Josh Hart shot 1 of 6. He really didn't show up. It's crazy. Stephen A. Smith crying in the club. In terms of Ian, I did some upgrades before I went live. His 3-point shot is maxed out. His pass accuracy is up to 82. I think he got Shifty Shooter up to silver. Versatile Visionary unlocked. And then Dimer is also about to hit gold. That's pretty good. Not much longer, y'all. Not much longer that the stream Wi-Fi. And I'll have Barney back. I've missed my cat so much. Oh my god. Love that man. But yeah, by next weekend, should be back to normal. You can have my face shown during gameplay and shit. I'll be able to play games online again. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, we just got out of the All-Star break. Our next key game is against the Pacers on the road. Roger. We got 2 nice wins out of the break too. Damn, OKC is only 30 and 30. That's crazy. Oh my god. East is not that deep. Spurs have the 8th seed and they're 2 games under 500. I love my bitch, I love my bitch, I love my bitch. I was just listening to that before we went live. Shout out Sheck West.
These Hoosiers think they know ball, but you'll show.
Why can't the undershirt be blue? Oh yeah, we don't have LaMelo. Wait, yeah, we do. They want him as a sixth man? They're starting Trey Man. That is hilarious. You're funny, 2K. Y'all are mad funny. That's a pretty funny joke you got. Ian's currently averaging 36 and 11. 3 rebounds, if you round it up.
There he is.
Here I am.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Stop fucking talking to me. Stop it. Okay? Shut your goddamn trap. Leave me the fuck alone, for Christ's sakes. Tired of her bullshit. Hi, Mr. Rage. It's suggesting me Minecraft songs. Mice on Venus by C418. No, I never know what the fuck I would have listened to. She told me put my heart in the bag. Oh, what did I click?
Hey!
No. Nobody gets hurt. No, I'm not gonna listen to Yeet. Man, this shit sucks. First, I want it, someone out. Dun, 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 dun. I was actually thinking about this song, yeah. Stop lying to me, slightly early.
Back guard, 6'5", 0. Tyrese Halliburton.
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K.
Oh, say does that star spangled banner?
Let's see the stat sheet here for
Where? Yeah, he's been on the bench.
In the past 5 games, he's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with Jackson. Brandon Miller out there with Williams. And it's De Silva in at the 4. For Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Shepard. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right?
That's just the way it is.
But they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game.
Things will never be the same.
It's been a while since MP has been challenged to tally more assists than his opponents. How would you rate his progress so far?
Thus far, MP's proven his
Do
ability
That was terrible defense, big dog.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now here's Williams. Now Jackson. And it's ball in the corner.
Let me see your screen.
Shot clock at 6. Jackson a screen on Halliburton. Ball
Oh,
good.
fuck.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. As to Halliburton. Williams with
Good block, good block.
on the wing, Jackson.
I just clicked Haley. Hold on.
Launches a 3. And Jackson
Yeah.
the basket on the assist by Ball.
That unselfishness of LaMelo has been on display since day one.
Here's Turner. He started by
Yeah.
3 on 3.
Burden.
Pass to Jackson.
Hey, boy.
Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw tonight.
Captain Jack's not fucking around.
just over a minute and a half played. On the wing, Mathurin. Siakam outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. Good work defensively by Turner.
Damn it.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position.
Good
But
shit.
He can shoot the basketball with range. He's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Inside Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
We're talking about a
I'm gonna fight Tyrese's dad.
Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo.
Uh-oh.
Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to strong defenses. We need to be physical. We'll see if that defense tightens up for you. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Uh-oh. I have to sneeze.
So for the Hornets, their last game,
Excuse me.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from
Fucking
the
hell,
three-point
LaMelo.
line, and it worked to perfection.
Now, here is Halliburton. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Pass to Mathurin. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move.
That worked.
Great move there. That spin was something.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And
Thank you.
foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance
Fuck
to
out of here, Ben Shepard.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range
Oh,
shot
shit.
early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And Indiana making a change here. Neesmith has checked in. Now, here is Halliburton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
Hornets leading by 4. Left side, ball. Out to Miller. Lets it
Come on,
go
Brandon.
deep.
What the
And
fuck?
it's Mathurin with the rebound. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
No.
The 19-foot shot. Bucket is
What?
good. Mathurin's got his second bucket.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Jackson. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Good shot.
No coverage that time. Jackson's got 9. Pacers trail by 4. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Williams against Turner.
Good defense.
Out left to the wing. Siakam inside the
What the hell?
That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam.
Offensive rebound. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And here's Jackson. He's got 9. Pass to Miller.
Hey.
Throws it down hard.
How about the agility Miller possesses? Outstanding work in that pick and roll.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers.
It's amazing. So amazing. So amazing.
They fell to the Hornets.
And looking back,
I got bored. Fuck out of here.
Against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now Miller following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Jackson with it. Halliburton.
Bully ball. What?
The rebound by Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on ball. Here's Mathurin.
No way.
Excellent D there from Williams. Hornets leading by 4. Jackson has the open look.
Dang.
It's the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And stolen by Miller. Here's Jackson. He's got 12.
Ian, why are you missing layups?
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Halliburton finds Mathurin. From deep. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Ball dishes to Jackson. Ball, a screen on Mathurin. Jackson up top, defended by Mathurin. And Jackson throws it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mathurin, following the bucket by the Hornets. Miller outside, pass to Jackson. Ball, a screen on Mathurin. Jackson carries in, and the dunk by Jackson.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so here is Indiana, following the score by Charlotte. Now, Neesmith. Outside Mathurin. Shoots the 3. Hornets with the rebound.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that shot.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris.
Beautiful.
For both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a quote win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You look at the Rockets. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And the Hornets, they're one of those teams that people
Who am I
seem to
guarding?
underestimate. Not expecting to be this high on the list at this point in the year.
Now, here's Monk. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto. Siakam misses. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-5 run. Jackson down low.
I gotta see Siakam switch on to me.
Jackson with it. 18 points for him. With the drive, softly drops in the floater.
Here we go.
And a That's a 12-point Hornets lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out
I'm outscoring the Pacers.
right now, especially on the interior.
Wiseman sets a screen for Siakam. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
1:31 left to play in the first. Jackson kicks to Miller. It's good.
Yo, Brandon.
Time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Now, here's Siakam. They really needed more from him in that loss to Toronto. Driving the lane, and he could not get that one to go.
Oh my God.
Contact, and he'll go to the line.
Pascal was 3 of 18.
Brandon Miller.
Well, great job to put it on the deck and draw the contact. You can see the versatility of Pascal Siakam's game.
Real good, Siakam. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and an incredible journey.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against Houston lit up the floor. Finished with 30 points, and it was the best work he's done on the glass this year. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant.
Oh my God.
And I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a
Quarter-K.
one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity
What?
whenever needed.
I was Nick Smith Jr. down with James Wiseman. What the fuck?
Size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to man. Outside Jackson. They set the screen to the middle.
Put it up. Put it up, dummy.
Neesmith covering. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. On its way from Monk for 2. And so is Charlotte. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Don't be too long.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Hornets here, guys.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
I'm gonna stretch out your mama.
Obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the floor for Charlotte. Smith is out there with Jackson. Then it's Nick Richards. Then it's Williams. And it's Salon in at the small forward. Outside Jackson. Indiana moving the ball over.
Oh, shit.
And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Now here's Williams.
I'm
Still
stuck.
without a basket. Pass to Jackson. Williams, a screen on Monk. Pocket 6.
Oh my God, Mark.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Stolen by Jackson.
Go, 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 go.
Picks him up. Jackson from long range. The rebound by Halliburton.
That didn't work.
Pacers trail by 9. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. From past the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ball, the pass to Jackson. There's a screen. Back to Ball.
Thank you.
That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. And Indiana shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. On for 3. Up and in.
Nah, I just didn't put my hands up.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Jackson looking around. Pass to Salon.
Come on, Melo.
No
Yard.
cover. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple and I raise you one of my own.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Monk.
Oh, I had my hands up.
2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now
I'm getting
you can
subbed
see
out.
him getting into a rhythm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Miller's checked in.
We're still at 13.
Changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Wiseman. Pascal Siakam comes in for Jackson. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Halliburton. Monk, the pass to Neesmith. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good on
No,
the
no, Spicy P.
Hornets leading by 13. Outside Jackson.
Yeah, hold on, that's all backups.
There's the pick. Pass to man. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And
Thank you.
it's the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Odds on Benedict Mathurin. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping.
He wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Oh my God, I just burped and it was gross.
Defended by Richards. Turner passes to Mathurin. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss.
Stacey's mom has got it going on.
And a great first quarter for him, but he seems to
Bullshit.
be down here in the second.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
No, it wasn't. You're a liar.
Jackson, 24 points for him. Takes it inside.
Oh, God.
Sent back by Turner.
Thought I was going to poster Miles.
Monk outside. Siakam finds Monk. Now here's Turner. Defended by Richards. The shot by Turner no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Yep.
Jackson gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here.
Big
is
body.
wide open.
Pacers trail by 15. outside Mathurin. And he banks in the layup. And now that's 11 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah, once Benedict Mathurin gets interior position, good night, folks. Turn off the lights.
Pass to Jackson. Here's the screen. At command. It's Jackson atop the key. 4 on the shot clock.
Drop step. Oh shit.
No good that time. Mathurin with some nice defense.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Man passes to Jackson.
Hey Trey, what are you doing?
Back to man in the corner.
There you go. Bang.
From 3-point land. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's
Do not.
Smith.
Oh my god, I fucking knew it.
Big time shot. Going to be the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them.
Aaron
You have
fucking
no idea
Neesmith.
how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And that concludes the first half. Hornets on top, up 11. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Charlotte Hornets.
I'd give up both my legs to get this girl to text me.
And this team has put on a show so far, guys.
Reminds me of my time with the Lakers, or the Heat, or the Orlando Magic, or Boston, or Phoenix, or even Cleveland.
Hey, can you shut the fuck up?
Magic when we swept you in the final. Now that's what I call domination.
How did I know it was going to end up right there? Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Pacers.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days, it's not enough to protect the paint. Gotta patrol the ARC as well.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
I don't mind spending every day out on the corner in the pouring rain.
We'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far,
See the girl with the broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while, and she will be loved.
Have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work,
And
tries
she
to keep
will be loved.
Pacers trail by 11. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Shepard out there with Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Turner with a screen on Jackson. 5 on the clock.
Now we're good.
And it's Shepard missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Oh my god.
Screen on Mathurin. Jackson, here he goes. And that one, good. Jackson's got 28 points for the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that.
I sounded scared for some reason on
the
that.
ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys.
I don't know why it made me think of the word dilapidate. What does it mean? How do you even spell it? Dilapidate. In a state of disrepair or ruin as a result of age or neglect. What would describe me as a human being? I am dilapidated.
Involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. To the inside. And there's the call on Mark Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Matherin. He's got 11. Turner with a screen on Miller. Matherin passes to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Turner with a screen for Siakam.
Well, I guarantee you this is not
I got bored. Fuck out of here.
about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Greg in January 2024.
Lost in the heat of it all.
Out of Toronto.
And he came into the league
Girl, you know you're lost.
from a mid-major school,
Lost in the thrill of it all.
turning him into an all-NBA.
Miami,
That one goes in.
Amsterdam,
In 4 tries. Can
Tokyo,
that be
Spain, lost.
We'll find out.
Los Angeles, India, lost on the train, lost.
Back to ball.
I got you. I'll set a screen.
Over Halliburton.
God damn it, Mello.
Rebounded by Indiana.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Whip, whip, whip.
Matherin.
Whip, 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 whip.
Young guy
Whip, whip,
who's
whip.
ready to attack. Matherin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Ball surveying the defense.
Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. Beamer, Benz, and Bentley.
There's the
Yeah.
drive. And there's the big time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court
Uh-oh.
that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Why are you trying to tackle him, Tristan?
One of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come.
You know, Kevin, credit to
No, why would you pass there?
the organizations he's played for. Because
Let
no one of
earth
them would have
receive
tried to
her
rebuild the
king.
shot. Halliburton and his organization
Fuck.
knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Down low, stolen
Nice.
away. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up.
Ah!
Jackson throws it down home.
And unfortunately,
Good pass, Brandon.
a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Halliburton finds Matherin.
Repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat,
Williams has got 6
repeat the sounding joy.
Now Jackson. He's got 34.
I shouldn't have passed it back.
Miller with the 3. The rebound by Shepard.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Halliburton at the elbow. Pass to Shepard.
Your mom's
The
out.
3. Good
Fuck.
on that shot. And with that, the Hornets
Didn't work.
get down to 9 in the bucket from Halliburton.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside Jackson. Outside Williams. Now here's Jackson. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding.
Okay.
The one that he's worked
Okay.
hard for.
Ian, we need to have a talk.
Matherin against Miller. Halliburton outside. Shoots over ball. Halliburton Halliburton, no good.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Good take, good take.
Coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not
Go.
Without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close.
Oh, yeah, they said that. 6-point lead.
Some changes. Smith checked in for Miller. Jackson comes in for Josh Giddey. And it's Trey Mann in.
Okay, who am I guarding? Johnny Furphy.
For ball.
What is a Furphy?
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Monk with the ball. Williams picks him up. Monk outside. Pass to Wiseman.
Hello?
Smith.
Oh, you missed.
Again off the mark by Indiana.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Outside Jackson. Goes up and lays it.
Good take, good take.
Jackson's got 36.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Monk outside. Pass to Siakam. 3 seconds left. And that one is good.
Shit.
Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets.
You love his consonants?
They're playing a bruising game inside.
What about his vowels?
Back to the action in just a minute.
Huh? Why is my door opening? Dude, I think a ghost is here.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our...
My door just opened very slowly. That was weird. I have Joy to the World stuck in my head.
State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. They've got Mark Williams. Trey Mann is out there with Jackson. And it's Smith. And it's De Silva in at the power forward.
Thank you, Mark.
Good that time.
She made a layup.
Just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Pass to Neesmith. Back them up.
I'm clamping up.
Teardrop.
Get that shit out of here.
Williams with the block. Smith for 3.
Oh no. I got what?
Wiseman's got his 4th.
How did I not get bored?
Here's Monk. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And you see the improvement in that mid-range game by Monk. He really wants to be a knockdown threat from all 3 levels on the floor.
Jackson against Monk.
Bully ball.
And the basket by Jackson.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint.
You're too thin for Ian, Tyrese.
Monk kicks to Wiseman. Halliburton for 3.
Oh, God.
Halliburton's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Now This is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Stop double pump faking.
And here's Jackson.
Why would you do that layup?
Jackson on him for three. Smith.
There you go.
He's good on the three ball. And the Hornets lead by 8.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Wiseman the pass to Halliburton. Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. And it goes down 2 points.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Mann. Pass to Jackson. Back to Mann. Jackson with it.
God, oh, what?
Here's Mann. This
Whoa.
one for 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Jackson against Monk. To the paint. Here's Wiseman.
No.
Rebound by
Good defense.
Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Jackson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Jackson's got 40 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Oh.
Halliburton. And it's good for 2.
Yeah.
7 points for the quarter.
I concur with that timeout.
He is pouring it on here in the second half.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. Charlotte also making some changes.
Random thought, I didn't know that Vanessa Hudgens actually dated Zac Efron for 5 years.
Miller comes in for Smith. And Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. Williams a screen on Halliburton. On the wing, Miller for 3. He scores a 6 bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Shepard the pass to Halliburton. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Good defense.
Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Jackson. Back to Ball. Now Jackson.
Come here, Melo.
Just 4 to shoot.
We're gonna get you a bucket. Yeah.
Slams it in.
Wow, LaMelo is always
Yo.
a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Welcome back, Dev.
Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton outside.
I was telling, just playing some COD multiplayer. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I was just telling chat at the beginning of stream that by next weekend I'll have good internet back. Whoop, whoop. So I'll be able to play some COD as well. I've been missing that and Fortnite and playing sports games online as well. Also, I'm so tired of this stream looking like shit. Yeah, no, really. I'll be able to show my face cam again while I'm actually playing games and everything. I'll have my cat Barney back, so we'll get some cat cam in there as well. Yeah, I'm excited. Big fucking dubs. I am super hyped. I love my grandma, but her internet is fucking terrible.
Now here's Neesmith.
Plus, I spent so much money on COD. I haven't been able to play it.
Down low, here's Williams. And the call on the shot. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris,
It'll probably be on Thursday or Friday.
Well, probably
of this next week.
That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
And that one falls for Williams.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
I bought a tracer pack like an hour ago. Hell yeah.
So 1 for 2.
I think I bought a cosmetic bundle for like 20 or 30 bucks. And I want to use it. There might have been, I think it was 2 bundles combined for that price. Around 30.
A bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Throws it down hard.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Plus, it'll be fun to play sports and non-sports games with y'all.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Once again.
Halliburton's got it back down to single digits for the Pacers.
College football's coming out soon.
When there's a pick set up, gotta fight over it.
Zay and I have already been talking about a new online dynasty that we're going to have on there.
The pass to Shepard.
Oh shit.
Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look and it's going to go in.
Pass to Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte.
Oh my God, Ian.
Court violation. Not very careful there. Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in.
Big oaf.
Pascal Siakam comes in for Isaiah Jackson. And it's Malik Monk in for Neesmith.
Had to lead the whole game. We can't blow it.
For 3, Siakam.
Alright.
With the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far
I won.
come up with goose eggs. The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Malik Monk.
Why are they chanting, "We want biscuits"?
A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Oh no.
Shepard, he takes it in.
Halliburton just understands how to play and pick and roll. Pretty pass there.
Hornets leading by 8. Outside ball. Jackson with it. Pass to Williams.
Oh no.
Good work defensively by Turner.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it, you know.
Now Jackson. Out to Miller. And it's ball in the corner.
I got you.
Pocket 6.
Take my screen.
Puts it up. And he
Thank you.
gets it to go from the corner. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
What an electrifying.
Ah shit, I'll be able to play Diamond Dynasty on MLB The Show. That is hype.
Now, here's Shepard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That free throw, good from Shepard. That one is no good. Hornets leading by 9. Here's Jackson. Jackson throws it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons
my poster.
This team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to
I think
show
I got
it.
my swagger back.
And here's Halliburton. Inside. And Turner throws it down.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
It's Jackson.
Get out of the way, Mark.
Miller outside. sets a screen for Jackson. Miller with a wide open look.
There you go.
Highly drops after rolling around the rim. Miller's got 20 points.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight,
dude, why does my door keep opening? This is scaring me. It's like fully closed and then it just opens by itself. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
really hard to get someone to match up with.
Ball with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Jackson. Back to Ball. Takes the three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
A tough shot.
Jackson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here.
I know you're happy as hell. What, that a ghost is about to possess me?
Over Williams. The shot by Turner, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's got to get to the line a little bit more here in the second half. Let's see if he can get that edge back that he had.
Oh yeah, very happy.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Now it'd be better if a particular woman would fucking text me. But it's fine.
Second chance effort.
Get that shit out of here.
Williams has got 13 rebounds.
I'll pee on your toes.
Ball sets a screen for Jackson.
Oh.
Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, I got Pascal.
Shepard with the ball. Halliburton on the wing. Rebound for Williams.
You're an idiot.
Lead by 15. Here's Jackson. And another one falls.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
He gets it in there.
Well, the playmaking is certainly getting better. Benedict Mathurin decisive.
I was saying yesterday, chat, I'm on my Cam Akers shit. I want a GF, man. I still can't believe he tweeted that.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Now here's Jackson. Williams a screen. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hornets.
The one area that stands out that we've seen.
Let's try to get a dub-dub.
Their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value.
Or not. Thanks, LaMelo.
Their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the captain.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Whoa,
Passionate from miles away. Passive with the things you say. Passing up on my old ways. I can't blame you now.
With a screen on Ball. Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
I'm dribbling it out.
And So it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
My. I'm gonna take it back to 2014 and hit the whip and nay-nay. I'm sorry, I don't like myself either.
You earned that one. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Where am I going? Good job. Thanks. I don't know what I did. Can't wait for the COD streams. Yeah, they were pretty fun. I already got up to... I mean, yeah, I played a little bit. I got to Prestige 1. But man, I wanted this to be the first year on COD that I like max prestiged. I don't know if that's gonna happen now. I mean, there's still time, so who knows. I'd have to grind the shit out of the game though. Oh, I'm gonna be rusty as hell. Oh well, I have to pee. I'm just excited for shit to fucking look normal again. Playing any game. Not look like it's in fucking 240p or freezing up every few minutes or fucking glitching the fuck out and skipping 15 seconds. I am surprised at myself that I have tried to stream through this. I have no business live streaming with this Wi-Fi. It's all thanks to y'all though. I've still had fun chatting it up with you guys. We've had some new viewers for some reason. So that's good. I legit thought I was gonna drop like 200 or 300 subscribers streaming with this quality. It's just, it's probably like the worst quality streams that you can find on YouTube or Twitch over the past few months. So yeah, I'm very, very grateful for y'all. Even if you're just lurking, thank you for tuning into this nonsense. I'm very hyped for it to be back to normal. I was thinking this when the Knicks went down 3-1. It's kind of awkward to have Jalen Brunson as the Season 7 mascot. I'm kind of sad. I actually wanted the Knicks to make it. You're level 23. Nice. I think even with good internet, the highest level I've gotten is to like 12. I'm only on level 3 right now. Brunson was comeback player of the year. No, I know. Still a really good season for New York, but I did want to see them get to the finals. New York. Oh, I said comeback player of the year. Yeah, that's what I meant. Clutch player of the year. Thank you for correcting me. I was thinking it, I just didn't say it. Fucking... I saw a clip of Sabrina Ionescu where she was at like a press conference talking about people getting to the free throw line, and she made a joke about SGA and then proceeded to laugh at it, and she was the only one in the room that was laughing. She was like cracking up too. It was really fucking corny. That's still my favorite player in the dub, though. Oregon girl. It's true, though. Foul merchant. No, stop it. Stop acting like you haven't seen James Harden in his prime. James Harden in his prime was much worse. And even then, it just doesn't bother me, personally. Getting to the free throw line, I was born yesterday. Getting to the free throw line is part of the game. I don't understand why people dislike it so much. If anything, I'm more disappointed in the refereeing over the past few years. Because the game, I mean, it's true all around, the game has gotten a lot softer in terms of foul calls. But saying Shea is a free throw merchant or a foul merchant is diminishing so much of his game that makes him great. I mean, I'm not even like a basketball purist or anything, but if I was, I would be and am much more grateful that he brought back the mid-range. Well, yeah, but I blame Anthony Edwards for that, in particular, those last 2 games of the conference finals in the West, honestly. He just didn't show up. But yeah, Shea bringing back the mid-range, I mean, that's what we need to be talking about more. To me, his game is super fun to watch. For that reason alone. The rhythm of his dribbles, too, is pretty fucking sick. I mean, he lulls defenders to sleep. He's really good at that stop-start type deal. Oh, yeah. OKC has extremely good defenders. I mean, we were talking about that a few days ago. They're like a historic defense in terms of their metrics. Exactly. That's what I'm really excited to see. You know, knock them for get into the free throw line if you want, but he's an extremely high IQ player, and so is Tyrese Halliburton. I think the main problem that Indiana's going to see is they're not going to have Pascal Siakam. I do not predict Siakam having a good series in the finals. He's going to be getting his ass clamped, whether it's Chet or Isaiah Hartenstein or shit, they could even put Lou Dort on him. Miles Turner actually could end up having a better series when it's all said and done. Crazy statement? No, I don't think so. Lou Dort can clamp up 1 through 5 if he really wants to. Unless we are talking about Miles Turner, I don't think he can guard Miles Turner because of the size. But if it's Siakam, especially on the perimeter, yeah. You don't know about... No, I do know about Pascal. I really like Spicy P's game. It's just what I was just mentioning about OKC. They historically have one of the best defenses of all time. Put Kawhi on Dort? Huh? I don't know what that means. Oh. You don't remember last time Dort was guarding Kawhi? Well, yeah, but we're not really comparing a healthy Kawhi Leonard to Pascal Siakam, are we? Because that's not fair to Pascal. I mean, if Kawhi is healthy, he's arguably a top 5 player in the game. It's supposed to be a joke. Oh. I did not get it. You should have flipped it then. You said Kawhi on Dort. I was confused because I was thinking you were talking about Kawhi on defense. If I had a prediction, though, I'd predict probably the Thunder in 5. You're making this silently awkward. What the fuck are you on about? How did we lose 154 to 119? Karis LeVert? It makes sense. You're typing like you're retarded. You think the Pacers are going to beat the Thunder? I would be shocked. I was talking to Kat during shoot-around and I asked him what it would be like to go up against another great three-point shooter. I said, I don't consider him a great three-point shooter. Okay. Thanks, John.
Good, MP. NYC, baby. The stars are out. Say what's up to Spike for me.
Is my undershirt match? Why is it black? That doesn't make sense. Okay. I haven't put LaMelo back on the bench, so that's good.
Fans live for games like this one.
You have to buy the white version? I don't think there is one. Unless I'm mistaken. Oh. I didn't know you had to go to another store. That's stupid. No, it's gotta be a Legend Sports. I've checked the NBA store multiple times. There's not a different version of it. A different color, rather. I could have sworn I just saw a spider. I just found out today that the Army has been using, like, cute women to recruit soldiers. I don't know why I just thought about that. That is so fucking degenerate. I also found out they had a esports team up until 3 years ago. You didn't know about that? Yeah, it's a... I don't know if you know who Meat Canyon is, but I really like that content creator. He just, on his second channel, made a video about it today. It's literally like they're literally using e-girls, posting on TikTok mainly. Either like doing like thirst trap dances or like showing like what a day in the life is, but it's very promiscuous. Trying to get dudes to join. Even if I did have the opportunity to. He's like another Penguin Zero. No. No, he's a lot louder. He's funny as fuck, though. You've probably seen some of his animations. He's an artist, and he does like these little 3 to 5 minute animations that are usually pretty grotesque. But he has a second channel called Papa Meat. But yeah, if you look up Meat Canyon, you'll be able to find him. He also does a podcast that I like a lot. Another YouTuber called Wendigoon. Creepcast. Super funny though. You kind of look... I've gotten that before. I know. It is not intentional, by the way. I just like my hair long. Middle and high school, I used to do the Bieber flip. Beanie head boy, you wouldn't want to see my forehead. I mean, hold on. I gotta fix my hair. My hairline is not good. That's why I wear beanies. My mom always makes fun of me saying I'm making it worse by wearing beanies. But yeah, I got a big forehead. So I usually wear a beanie. No, it's pretty bad. I've shown my hairline before on stream. This is not good. It is not good. It does feel cooler. Yeah. My dad's bald. So is my grandpa. Hair transplant? No, it's not at that point. Maybe if I start using Hims. I've been getting a shit ton of ads for Hims. Oh. Excuse me. It's not too terrible though. At least I don't have a bald spot. Yet. I'm just gonna go full bald. I'm gonna get a bald spot. It's got real body cam footage. Or not footage, rather, audio. It was a borderline disturbing intro. Not to that comparison. I played this for my mom years ago, and she just wouldn't stop screaming over the song. She was like, "Stop! Stop! It's devil music! Stop!" Even last year, lowest views in history. I actually didn't know that. But no, I don't know if it'll be as bad as last year, if that's the case. A lot of people like the way OKC plays. I'm hoping that it'll go 6 or 7. I don't want to hear it, not gonna lie. No, it's a good song, trust me. What are you saying about Kendrick? Kendrick Lamar vibes? Yeah. He is, like, oh, that's a decent comparison. Like an alternate Kendrick Lamar. A lot of his songs fall under that. Actually, pretty much every single song of JPEG's falls under that alt-rap category. He's really good, though. He had a whole album with Danny Brown. That's really good. I think they're coming out with a sequel to it. Stop scaring the hoes. Soul rap? No. No, he's literally like a all electronic type rap. Although those two songs that I showed you, I could understand why you'd think that. But no, Peggy's good. He does have, like, he certainly has songs that are soul rap. But it's more so in the alt category. That first Denzel Curry song that I played, he was the second verse. Cooling on the block with the Glock cock. And you know I got a straight drop. Hey, why am I missing? am I missing? Hey, why am I fucking missing? Oh god, Ian. Please make a shot. I'm looking at the flick. Thank you. What is wrong with you, Ian? I'm gonna shoot my shot like 2K.
Coming up next, the Hornets taking on the Knicks. For the Hornets, the best in the business all season long. The cream of the crop. They look to continue that dominance tonight. Knicks, Hornets. It's next, right after this.
If you wanna go and take a ride with me. Hey, pass me the money. I just saw Ian get his ankles broken.
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East.
Damn, Charlotte's dominating.
Charlotte, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And of course, New York not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, for the Knicks, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got Brandon Miller. LaMelo Ball is out there with Jackson. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's De Silva in at the 4. And for New York, we've got P.J. Washington. Mikal Bridges is out there.
That's what it is. I got a Jalen Brunson-like hairline.
And it's Towns in at the center position. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual...
I didn't call for that.
Believe that.
Well, we've touched on it in prior broadcasts. MP has spent the last few games with a #1 priority of trying to keep others involved.
And MP has made good on his promise. His passing's been exceptional. So savvy. Such a great understanding of the system this coaching staff has in place. He's on the same wavelength with just about every one of his teammates right now.
Now here's Jackson. Coming off a
Let's shoot that, Mark.
against Cleveland. Miller can't get it to go. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. Both free throws good from Brunson. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think.
I got Miles McBride on me. Get out of my way. What the fuck?
Everything right except the finish.
I'm gonna pull a Karl Anthony Towns. Foul!
Here's Washington. Misses the baby hook. The Hornets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor.
Foul!
Pass to Williams. Now here's Jackson. They set the pick. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Washington outside.
Oh my god!
Back to Brunson.
The cat's fucking hilarious. Get that shit out of here.
And he recovers it. And Brunson gets it to go.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Jackson outside. Miller outside. Jackson outside. aggressive with the kiss.
Little boy.
Jackson's got 12.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Brunson passes to Butler. Back to Brunson. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9.
God damn.
Now, he may only be 6 foot.
LaMelo can't guard Brunson.
He's much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing. Playing really efficient basketball.
Outside Butler. Towns for 3. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 5. Jackson outside. Out left to the wing.
Ah, shit, I dribbled.
Jackson with a screen on Brunson. There's ball with a 3.
There you go, Melo.
Charlotte, another 3.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Now here's Butler. Towns a screen on Miller. Here's Butler. Towns for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Let's call timeout.
Doesn't need any time to get a shot off.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
What do y'all think LeBron James is doing right now?
Some changes for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Williams, and it's Man in for Ball. Charlotte leading by 5. And here's Jackson. He's got 15. Pass to Miller. Outside Man.
Oh, good pass. Oh, fucking Trey, man.
Given his range,
Sleeping?
you expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Brunson.
I'd love to watch LeBron sleep.
A screen on Miller. And Brunson, here we go.
And they're a solid rebounding team.
Sorry.
It's not something they stress necessarily, but they have the talent and size to get their fair share of boards.
And while we don't talk about free throw shooting much, this team almost never wastes chances at the stripe.
Picture this. I'm outside of Brown's window.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
That free throw no good.
And each year,
It's okay to be gay.
and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic.
I am not, but
The Knicks making a switch here.
it is
Jennings
okay.
checked in. He hits the second from the line.
I like pussy. That's why Ian's got the cat icon.
Numbers currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Pass to Miller.
Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me right now.
Spins.
Dude, why can't you make a fucking layup over Jalen goddamn Brunson?
By Brunson. Here's Shamit. Richards pulls it in.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Oh my god. I am gonna turn into cat.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Towns. Stolen by Miller.
Get the ball.
Jackson surveying the D.
There you go.
And then off the glass. Jackson's got 17.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the free ball.
Outside Brunson. Pass to McBride. There's a minute 47 left in the first. And the shot goes down.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter here. Outside man. Richards with a screen. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 19 points.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Shamet, defended by Jackson.
You rock my world like you're Dwayne. Excuse me, I burped.
5 on the clock. Outside Brunson.
Oh, you're a bitch, Jalen. You're a bitch. You're a bitch.
It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Knew that would work.
Jackson outside.
Haha. All right, Brandon.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Miller outside. Back to Jackson.
Watch this post fade. Ooh, I didn't think that would work.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Towns. Coming off a 37-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Hold on. I'm going to go over here. And Brandon, you come over here.
Now Jackson.
And
back to Miller.
Yeah.
4-3. Yes.
Yeah.
And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And so it's Charlotte with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
You know, so far, an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
They've got Miles McBride, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the group for New York starting the second. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
The Knicks making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Just a great offensive for him. He excelled defensively too.
I think I'm losing my mind.
His coaches would love to see him do it again, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with the same mentality.
Get out of my way.
You know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mark Williams.
Butler has never lacked the willingness to be aggressive and to hunt contact. And you got to love that toughness aspect about Jimmy Butler's game.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Shamet. Charlotte leading by 9. Ball looks over the floor.
Oh, let's go.
Punches it home.
And the lead misses on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Now here's Butler, tightly guarded, outside McBride. Here's the three.
I got more. Fuck out of here.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Charlotte. Ball outside. He shoots it. And another.
Here you go, Melo.
A lot of different ways to knock down shots, and Ball's form is certainly unorthodox, but it works for him, and he's got a really quick release that allows him to get it off.
Pass to Butler. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Butler's got his third basket of the night.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Oh shit, hold on. That's not what I wanted to do.
Williams with the screen. Good chance here for Ball. The putback. It's good.
There you go.
On the putback. And the Hornets lead by 13.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Huff. The three-pointer off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second.
You go, Ian.
No time on that one.
Bow, bow, bow.
Now this quarter.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo,
thank you, Miles.
Energy level, because you got to match it. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Oh, fuck, fucker.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So
oh, you missed both.
Momentum they can look to build on.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Huff. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Step back.
There's Jackson with the three.
Bang.
Sinks the tray. Jackson's got 29.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game. His second in this quarter.
Butler, a screen on Ball. Pippen, pass to Butler.
How did I not steal that? Went through Ian's pelvis.
Fires from deep. New York, no good that time either.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Jackson, left side. Pass to Miller.
Don't shoot that. Don't shoot that.
Jackson outside. Back to Miller. Jackson finds Miller. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball against Bridges. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 6.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Jackson outside.
Good take.
Jackson's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Pippen.
Yeah, that fair. I was itching my shoulder.
Bridges outside. And here's Butler. Shot from the wing. The rebound by
I got bored. Fuck out of here.
Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
That was a weird move.
Back to Ball. Jackson on the wing.
Bang.
Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
If it ain't broke, don't
What's up, Cat?
They should continue to ride.
You said Ian wasn't a three-point shooter?
McBride with it. Jackson in his pocket. Back to McBride. Fires for 3.
No way.
And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
He's down. Man down. Like the Rihanna song.
Ball outside. Now here's Jackson. He's got 34. And
bang.
Another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
You're torching the Knicks right now.
Here's Butler. And he gets it to go. Butler's got 8 points in the quarter.
Excellent job getting that strong position inside. Butler doing work. Really nice.
Pass to Jackson. They set the pick. Miller with it. Fires the 3.
God damn it, Brandon.
Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now here's Jackson. McBride covers. Jackson, the pass to Williams. Now Jackson. Here's Ball. He's got 16.
I won.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And this is his first.
You're subbing me out.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
So it's the Charlotte Hornets firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please direct your attention to center court and measure for the fan half-court shot. Thinking about the shot.
Please make it. Oh, come on.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Charlotte Hornets.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's I guess every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
My brother.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
We're talking pork chops, or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do.
Yeah, kiss me.
Like YouTube mutton chops. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Williams, Jackson out there with Ball. Then it's Miller, and it's De Silva in at the power forward.
I'm here. Hello.
Bridges against Jackson.
Yeah.
Bridges passes
Oh,
to
shit.
Towns.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Chance effort, and it's good on the lay-in. Towns has got 12 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to
Yep.
come. What you say? talk about mad, crazy vertical. That was ridiculous. And then added in the extended hang time, elevation, and levitation.
Impressive looks on the AT&T.
Levitate, 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 levitate. Oh.
And Brunson's got the ball here.
I can get you hang. No, no, no.
Washington outside. And here's Butler outside.
Oh.
Counted from distance. He's got 13.
Perhaps not the forte of Butler's game, but he does have the range to hurt you from the perimeter.
Pass to Miller. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Jackson, the pass to Miller. Back to Jackson.
Why? Hello?
Jack's up a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Brunson. Washington, a screen on ball. Here's Brunson. Here's Washington. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Ball against Brunson. Jackson outside. Ball, a screen on Bridges. Jackson, the pass to Ball. That
sure
is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game. Washington outside. Pass to Brunson.
Every second, every minute. Man, I swear that she can get it.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throws notice
what you found. Poetic justice. Put it in a song, alright. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hornets leading by 23. Pass to De Silva. Jackson outside. Plenty of space.
Oh, Mark Williams just got elbowed.
Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Brunson taking his time here. Drives to the hoop.
Get her.
And that one goes out of bounds. Shakes him. Stolen.
Good steal. Hit me.
Jackson on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Jackson against Bridges. Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jackson. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Shoots over ball. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brunson's got 20 points.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Too small, Jalen.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Washington outside. Inside. Here's Butler. Over Miller. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Butler's got 15 points.
That's really all you can do defensively. Butler is an all-star for this very reason. Excellent skills and cool under pressure.
Jackson gets the bucket.
His big night continues.
Can't stop Captain Jack.
New York has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Williams against Towns. Bridges outside.
Here's defense.
New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
I got bored. Fuck out of here.
Couldn't lined that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Jackson.
Why? Why do you do this to me?
Here's the teardrop. Oh, Williams with the block. Going all the way to the rack. He goes up. Dunked by Jackson.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. Here's Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Brandon Miller. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Hornets leading by 23. Miller outside. Jackson against Butler. Miller, the pass to Williams. And he lobs it up.
Ooh,
and Williams
that's nice.
punches it home.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Bridges outside. Brunson a screen on Jackson. For three, Bridges. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Jackson. Dunked by Jackson.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Bridges finds Butler. And again,
I got bored. Fuck out of here.
The Hornets have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Jackson with it. He's got 44. Ball, a screen on Bridges. The kick out to Ball.
One more to Brandon.
Miller.
Wow.
It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Miller's got his third bucket of the night.
It's a 30-point lead.
This run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Where you going, Mikhail?
Jackson against Bridges.
Where you going?
Back to Butler. Kicks it out.
Oh, shit.
To win the run. Williams grabs the board.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half,
Oh, shit.
non-existent from out there.
Give me it.
Bridges with it. Jackson in his pocket. Butler passes to Brunson. Puts up a 3. Hornets with the rebound. De Silva's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Jackson. Pass to Miller.
And one.
Whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They just look so overwhelmed. And
huge lead.
The Knicks shooting about 43% on this one. Mikal Bridges is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Pippen in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
they've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result,
throw a oop up to Melo.
Big lead.
Dirt.
Ball throws it down.
Check out Ball bouncing to ecstasy. He went upstairs for that.
What are you talking about ball bouncing for?
Now Bridges.
Stop it.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our
Boy, and that is
I got bored.
a rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Trying to get a triple-double.
There's a screen.
Ah.
And the dunk by Jackson.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Bridges. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Yep.
Towns outside. Here's Huff. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Smith passes to Jackson.
Oh, I should have pulled. Or not. Oh, I should have. I thought I was going to dunk.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Give me that.
And stolen by Jackson. To the paint. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 9th assist of the game now. Pippen pass to Bridges. So Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
What?
Oh, man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then.
Here's a flagrant.
And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jackson down low. McBride covers. To the left side wing. Jackson outside. Picked by Smith. And it's Jackson on the take. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Stolen by Bridges.
No.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line.
She could ask to sim out in these key games.
Washington's checked in for New York. Free throw is off from Bridges. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how
give me the ball back.
engage with their fans directly, player to fan without any middle person, and that is
good. He hits again.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
And he's moved way past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant's 2007 season. What a remarkable accomplishment.
Here's the pick. And it's Jackson to take. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense.
I have to sneeze.
He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how.
Here's Bridges. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
He got it again! Sensational!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
Thank you.
Outside McBride. Washington outside. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up.
God damn, Ian hasn't missed a 3.
Game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be
too late.
professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score.
Too late.
Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers.
Too late.
Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
No.
And that one falls for Jackson.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Brunson outside. Unable to get that one.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Jackson. Tries a spin move.
I won!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. For New York, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Outside McBride. Here's Huff. And the Knicks miss again. Jackson on the wing. McBride covers. Jackson outside. One constant in the NBA, Clark. The constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that. The freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases.
I need to equip whatever dribble style this is on my realistic player. Handles are fast as hell.
Optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly.
What the fuck? How did that even happen?
I don't like to see it overwhelm me.
Huh?
But I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Jackson outside. They set the screen. Back to Smith.
I got you.
Clock at 6. From the arc.
Wow.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Butler on the wing. Washington outside. Takes a three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
Smith passes to Jackson. And there it is for him.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Butler. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count
I got more
playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
An open look for Smith.
Oh, fuck.
By McBride. McBride's got 4 rebounds now.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Pass to Butler. There's the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Butler's got 22 points.
And, you know, when Butler's hot, keep getting him the rock. It's that simple. It's not complicated.
Jackson outside.
Thank you. What the hell, bro?
For the Knicks, Towns comes in for Huff, and it's Bridges in for McBride. And he sinks the second. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Towns. Man, the pass to Richards.
Oh, I should have pulled.
Jackson with it. And there's the screen. And here's Miller. Butler covering. Miller
Brandon.
can't get it to go. For New York, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Outside Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Jackson outside. Outside man. Back to Jackson. Miller, a screen on Bridges. Miller outside.
Oh, shit.
Butler with a steal. And it's good for 2. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Butler was a raw offensive prospect early on. Now he's a wrecking ball on this end.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Jackson, the pass to Miller.
Next foul, Jay Butler. First personal foul. 5th team foul. Miller.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, with the size and...
And so Charlotte takes this one by a
Get
big
blown out,
margin.
losers.
Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Told you guys he'd get to 60.
Hey, props to MP on his first 60-point game. I mean, there's not many people in the world as good at anything as he is at putting the ball in the basket. More, please.
Okay. If you say so. We're working a segment about the best playmakers in the game from today and yesterday. I was wondering if there's anyone you pattern your game after. Kidd, Nash, and Hallie. Grew up watching tape of tempo playmakers like Jason Kidd and Steve Nash. More recently, I like what Tyrese Halliburton is doing. Likes to get out and run on the break, keep things moving.
Wins pay the bills, baby.
Yes, they do. Got my nose. Getting my mustache hairs up into my nostrils, fucking itchy. Alright, I think we're gonna wrap up here. Good games with Ian. I will probably be back live pretty soon. More than likely streaming episode 3 of our Browns franchise with updated rosters. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, have a great night. Thank you for watching. Doses.